How's everybody doing today? We're making Monday our bitch. Today is a holiday, so the kiddo is home with me. We're about to head over to the park where we're planning to have some fun. I think I need to switch my Wi-Fi here. We're gonna see if we can do this before it freaks out on me. There it is. Connected. All right. So far, so good. We're gonna get the doggos in here, and then we're gonna head over to the park.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any off-leash training today. I forgot to charge up the collars yesterday, so we'll try, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I need to charge up the controller, but it shouldn't be an issue because the controller can, I think it can be plugged in while it's running.
Dad, do I have school tomorrow?
You do indeed have school tomorrow. Today is a holiday, that's why there's no school.
Yeah, then I'm bringing my pen. I'll bring my pen if I have school tomorrow. Because I want to see what this does.
What? Your pen? You need to stop carrying that shit around. Buckles. Because you don't need to be touching pens. Holy brute. Caitlin! Hello. Thanks for stopping in. It's a beautiful Monday. I'll flip the camera around now that we got the doggos in here. And let me get the charger going on that too. I think it's charged up, but I want to plug it in anyway.
Black flies are getting in here.
The black flies are getting in here?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's because the windows are open, huh? But it's a nice day, so we want the windows to be open.
But do you want to get bitten by black flies?
Do I want? No, I don't want to get bitten by black flies.
Then you have to keep the window closed, or else if you leave the windows open, then you will get bitten by black flies.
I don't believe that's entirely true, because it's nice and sunny out today. But maybe. Let's get ready in the car.
On sunny days, black flies come out, okay?
Oh, they come out in the sunny days. You're right about that.
Just remember.
Alright, I think we're prepared now, but I want to get myself a drink. So, do you want to stop at Big Apple? Yeah? Is it alright if you wait in the car while I run in? No? Well, if we take too long, we won't have a lot of time at the park, okay? Today's going to be our normal 2-hour live stream.
Yeah, not hot.
Blake, hello, hello, Jackson. A message got held for review. What's up, Aaron? How you guys doing today? They are not gonna die in the heat, Truck Shot King. They're not gonna die in the heat, I promise you. Adventure time, kinda, Aaron, kinda. Let me make sure we're seeing all messages here. Top, all. Okay, sometimes it hides stuff. Shelly! Shelly! Hello, Shelly! Welcome, welcome. I saw your comment. You're finally subscribed. Thank you. Right now we are headed to a nearby convenience store so we can get a beverage, and then we're going to the park with the goal of doing a little bit of off-leash training. Hopefully we can park in the shade so that all the concerns about the safety of the doggos will not be concerns anymore. But either way, we have plenty of water in the car.
Yeah, I'm first.
Plenty of water. We got a whole big thing of it. Right, there's plenty of water in here for the doggos. We'll give them some right now.
I'm first.
Buddy's sitting on it. Right, we're gonna go get a drink right now, buddy. That's part of what we're gonna be doing here. So we got the water dish here. All right, we got some snacks in the car. Letty, you gotta move your butt so we can put the water there. And I need you to move your feet out of my face. Thank you.
Sorry.
We'll put it over here so you're not kicking it. How's that? Doggos can still get to it.
Yeah.
Here, your sunglasses? It's super bright outside. Don't you worry, guys. These dogs will not be dying of the heat. It's not even all that hot outside today. Just hot enough to be gorgeous.
I'm hot in your car.
You're hot in the car? That's because the car was in the sun before we opened the windows. 64 today.
What?
So, getting up there.
That's a warm
It's the warmest part of the day during the live stream here, so we'll be outside chilling.
Yeah.
You're welcome, nice puppy love. Simon, hello Simon.
Simon.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Simon.
It probably would, Aaron. Off-leash training, some viewer retention here. We're gonna be doing, see, it looks like this is not charging. Oh no. There it is, now it's charging, okay. So we got this little controller here, and we've got the shock set to 0, so no shock, but it does have the beep, which as you saw terrified them, because it goes, it beeps and then it vibrates, and then it shocks. But we've got the shock setting turned off. We didn't need that more than the first day, honestly.
Hey, Dad, what happens if you need the shock?
I don't need the shock anymore. The beep is terrifying enough for them. They only needed to use the shock one time till they learned what it could do. And now the beep is terrifying to them. So they don't need the shock, and they haven't needed to use the shock in a long time.
Yeah, but
We used it the first day, and that was it. We don't.
what happens if they do something? What happens if they like go up to another dog?
If they go up to another dog, hopefully the other doggy has their owner is paying attention. Hopefully.
No, what happens if you need the shocker? What happens if you need the collar?
I just explained to you that I don't need to shock her. It's not necessary for her to be shocked. The beeping is scary enough for her because she's already learned what the beeping means. The beeping means you're out of range, you need to come closer. And she learned real early on that the beeping is associated with a shock. So now she thinks she's gonna get shocked every time it beeps, and we don't need the shock anymore. I know it's a little unethical for some dog lovers, but she's a stubborn little bitch.
Yeah, what happens if they go too far and they don't?
Sorry if I stop messaging in chat. I'm sleep deprived and I might pass out. No worries, Shelly. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for being here.
What happens if that thing goes beeps and they don't, and the dogs don't come back?
Well, if it goes beep and the dogs don't come back,
And they get shot,
in about 10 seconds it will beep again
and then you get shot.
for 3 seconds. Because the first time it'll beep, vibrate, and shock for 3 seconds, and then 10 seconds later it'll beep, vibrate, and shock. Depending on the settings. Like I said, the shock is going to be off, you guys. I'll even prove it to you if you want. And then the third time that they're still out of range, it'll beep, vibrate, and shock depending on your settings for 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. I'd have to read the manual. I don't remember. But it gets to that point where the dogs are just like, hey, I don't want to be shocked, and this vibrating is terrifying me. And so they're like waiting for the shock to happen. And instead of waiting for it to happen, they just like, no, I think what I'm going to do is go back to where I know I'm safe. So unfortunately for Zuma, she thinks that the safest place to be is on the porch. And sometimes it's not the safest place to be because she hasn't understood that it's the controller that determines how far away she is. Okie dokie. Alright. And unfortunately today I'm not going to be able to go overtime. I have responsibility for an electrical thing that I need to go look at. Somebody's having some electrical problems pretty locally here, a friend of the family, and they need somebody to come look at it because they were quoted by a licensed electrician for $2,000 to get it fixed, and they want to know if they can fix it without having to pay a guy $2,000. So I asked a few questions about what was happening with the system, and the answers I got back determined to me that it was not a safety hazard at the moment. Otherwise, I would have negated the live stream and gone over there to check that out to make sure that they're safe, because there's kiddos in the house, and I want to make sure that their kiddos are not getting caught up in an electrical fire or something like that. You know what I mean? So, yes, buddy.
I am sweating.
You're sweating? Is your window open?
No.
Well, maybe you should open your window.
I did open my window.
Well, we're not moving, so it's going to be hard for the air to come in if we're not moving. But now we are moving, so. You're still sweating. Of course you are. Oops. Sorry, guys. I clicked something on my phone and it started playing short. Right. So, buddy, we've only got until 1 o'clock to be at the park today, okay? After that, we've got some responsibilities we need to go do. I think you're going to be hanging out with Grandma Jessie. Yeah? I will catch up with the comments in a second here. I don't read or I try not to touch my phone at all while I'm driving for safety reasons, so I will catch up with comments as soon as we get parked. I can see them rolling in. I can't read them from this distance, even though I have good eyesight. And I'm not going to put us all in danger to try to do that. So just bear with me a second here, guys, and I will get parked and then catch up on commentary. Yes, buddy. Oh no, no. We are not getting hot chocolate today, buddy. Today is a cold drink day. I mean, I like my hot coffee, but even I don't want a hot coffee right now. I'm gonna get a cold beverage.
Yeah, if you accidentally give me a hot chocolate, I'll taste it, and I'll be hot for it.
We're gonna park here in the shade. Shut her down. Look at Zooey's gear.
Are you allowed to wear sunglasses in the store?
You're allowed to wear sunglasses in the store, but it might be hard for you to see when it's dark in there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you in the car with the other guys. We're gonna go ahead and get a beverage and then we'll be off to the park. Let's see what the comment says so I don't miss anything.
If I go out there without...
Wiener dogs. Yep,
go...
that was the short that popped up for no reason. Thanks for asking. Hope you're having a fun time there. Oh yeah, Cosmo's over at Disneyland, Paris. So. Finally on its way after the tube though, so it feels like a win. Nice, nice. It always feels like a win when you can get the things you worked so hard for to work out. I know in the electrical field once in a while it's frustrating. Specifically, I remember this one day we were trying to chase down this voltage. We kept getting voltage through a line. Turns out there was just a low voltage line next to a high voltage line, and it was giving us some magnetism, and it was creating what they call ghost voltage. All right. What? Hooligan.
If I don't wear sunglasses outside, then my eyes will be closed. So I need one.
You can wear them outside if you'd like.
It's so bright outside.
It is bright outside, but we're going to be going inside where it's not so bright. And we are in the shade here, parked. We're going to try to find a shady spot once we get to the park. There's my wallet. Oops, sorry, Zoo. Zoe. Come on, you can't be walking up to strangers. Back this one, please. She's friendly, too friendly for her own good. Go ahead. Go ahead, get in there, buddy. Get the buckles on, we'll get that juice open for you. Alright, we are back in the car. I'm gonna get my other phone pulled up on commentary here. Yes, buddy. Buckles, 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 please. Buckles, 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 please. Safety first. Tay-Tay in the building! What's up, Tay-Tay? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm gonna have to disconnect from this Bluetooth. There we go. Yeah, I disconnected from the Bluetooth so I can hear what's going on. Bluetooth? Bluetooth? Yeah. Cosmo in the house. Can I? You're all buckled up now? I can open up your button juice. Oh, you gave it to me already. I'm so silly. Here you go, bud. Alright, we'll open up my beverage. And then we'll get out of the way here because we're blocking the pumps. We're only blocking the pumps because this is the only shady spot. And we're on the move again.
Wait, Dad.
Yes, bud.
You should have parked at the front one.
I should have parked at the front one.
Yeah.
But why? That was the only spot with shade in it right now. There's plenty of other faster ways we could have gone to the park, but it would have involved cutting through a parking lot. And technically that's illegal.
Yeah. If you cut
No, they won't take you to jail for cutting through a parking lot. They give you a moving violation ticket. Something about avoiding traffic things, traffic guidance signs and things like that. Like you're not allowed to cut through a parking lot to avoid a red light. That's against the rules of the road. So.
That's what I like right now.
We do have the controller charging up, and we've got the collar charging up.
It's a red light right now.
It is a red light right now. So hopefully we've got enough power on both of those to do an hour's worth of some off-leash. It should be just fine though.
Is it green?
Is what green, buddy?
The traffic.
It turned green, yes. That's why we went. Now we're headed to the park.
Yeah. And when you cross the traffic, like you always have to warn if it's green.
Well, when we're in the car, we're not allowed to cross the traffic light until it's green. We have to stop at stop signs, right? Slow down at the yellow lights. It might be tough to find a shady spot here today, it looks like. There's a few people here already, and I think most of them have already taken up the shade spots. Oh, we'll just park in our usual spot. That's pretty shady, huh? Alright. I don't know if it'll stay shady. We'll see. Here, enjoying the voice. Messages held for review. Yeah, weird symbols and anything YouTube doesn't really understand, it'll hold it for review. So. And it's a little weird. A little weird. What? What?
Here.
Here, what?
Okay.
Oh, you want me to hold it for you? And you say, Daddy, can you hold this, please? Goofball. Yes, I can. Thank you for being so polite. Alright. Alrighty. Now, I don't smoke with him in the car, and I'd like to have some nicotine. So I'm gonna get that fixed now, and you're not supposed to park or smoke at the park. So they don't want you doing that around kids. You want to try escargot? Not me. Pass. Pass on the snails. I don't want to do any snails. Nope. Let me scoot you guys. We'll turn you sideways a little bit. See more of the puppers. Oh, did they start going crazy when we left the car? That's funny. I imagine they would. Well, it looks like some people are going inside the lake. From what I can tell here by these other kids, my kid is way overdressed. I asked him if he wanted to change before we left, and he said no. But it looks like he's the only one here in long pants and sneakers. Hell, he might be the only kid here wearing a t-shirt. The fuck? It's weird. Yeah, I guess there were some kids going swimming today. It's a little bit cold for me. I wouldn't want to go swimming today. Thank you, Tay Tay. Tay Tay said I just found you live, and since then, I kept watching your channel, and I subscribed, and I like every live. Thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you. Those likes and subscriptions go a long way into telling YouTube whether or not this is a channel that they should promote to other people. You know, the people who have a lot of thumbs up on things that have dogs in them, they'll start showing my channel to those people. So we'll have more interesting vibes going on in chat. The more people that come in... Oh, see, there's a kid in long pants and long sleeves. Alright, I don't feel so bad. The more people that come in, the more interesting chat we'll get. But it's nice to see the same regulars coming in. You guys are freaking awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. It's really, really nice to see the regulars coming in and getting along with each other and having a good time. So it's amazing to see something that I created become, you know, bloom like a flower. You know, just waiting for it to bloom, and then finally it blooms a little bit, and you're like, how pretty is that? That's what I'm seeing here. You crazy man, look how upside down you are. You're gonna have all that blood rush right to your head. I wouldn't hang there too long. You're gonna pass out. Oh, you might get dizzy. You won't, you sure? Oh, you came in for a hug, not the bug juice. I can do the hug too. Mwah.
I was just coming in because I needed a water drink.
Okay. Well, when you run out of this one, we can put water in there. The same water that the doggies drink is okay for us to drink too. It came out of the sink. Not the water out of their dish, but the one in the bottle. Okay, just be careful. Cosmo and me are your best friends? Thank you, Tay Tay. You guys should be friends. I mean, we're nice to each other. We compliment each other. 7 people and 7 likes. I'm seeing 4 and 4. Oh, that's just my phone. I'm seeing 9 and 6 on the main phone. Looks like I have to come back here. Now I'm seeing 6 and 6. Yep, 6 and 6. Okay. So we got 3 people that left. Got some lurkers going on here. Mrs. Space Nut was in here yesterday apparently lurking. I don't know if she said anything. We had Mrs. Space Nut, the Mrs. Space Nut. Aaron said his missus was in here yesterday. So if you're in here lurking, Mrs. Aaron, Mrs. Space Nut, hello, thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, everybody who comes in and chats in the chat, I subscribe to your channel at some point, either during live stream and I'll give you a shout out, or I'll subscribe after. Sometimes before it gets published, sometimes after it gets published, depending on how long it takes them for the processing. If you're subscribed to my channel and your subscriptions are public, I subscribe back. I go through the list and I see that you're subscribed to me and I hit that button right next to it. So we can keep that live going round and round. Love is the thing that will change the world. Let's see, what time is it here? We got 11:35. Okay. I want to make sure we have enough time to do some off-leash, but I also want to give this controller some time to charge. I don't want to kill the battery in the car. 12, okay. Because then it would be a pain in the butt to get out of here. I'd have to get a jump start. Ross! Ross in the house. Ghost Bell. Hello, Ghost Bell. How you guys doing today? It is a beautiful Monday morning. And I'm going to get my nicotine fix. And then we are going to do some off-leash training, if possible. I don't know how well it's going to work out. There's quite a few people at the park here today. If it doesn't work out, we'll have to come back to the car and then try it again. We might have to do like a real early morning live stream. For me, that would probably be somewhere like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. But today is a holiday, so everybody is home from school. Typically, there's a lot less people at the park at this hour. The kiddo was concerned about not having anybody here, but you know, he's here. And there's kids here for him to play with. And I don't feel so bad anymore because there's a few kids here that are not as underdressed. And in fact are a little overdressed as far as I can tell. They got sweatshirts on, some of these kids. Hell, I took my sweatshirt off. We're wearing one of my favorite shirts right now. It says, "Don't be a Cutasaurus." We'll show that to you eventually today. Also, for those of you who are new to the live stream, we are live every single day, Monday through Friday, almost guaranteed, almost like 99% guaranteed, 11 to 1, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're across the pond, like some of our viewers, like Cosmo and Aaron, that they are somewhere between 5 and 6 hours ahead, so it ends up being in the evening time for them, which works out for me. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it says. You'll see. I'll show you the shirt at some point before here. You're here for 2 weeks? You're gonna be in Paris for 2 weeks? Wow, enjoy it. Enjoy it for sure. You know, that's one of the places in the world that I'd like to visit, but I don't want to go there and like hang out. I just want to go there, drink with some locals at like a dive bar or something and get some greasy food and then come home. Like, I don't want to go anywhere if I go to another country, I don't want to go to see the sights. I don't want to see tourism shit. Like, you know, point it out to me while we're having a beer at your local pub. You know what I mean? And I want to go to the pubs that, you know, aren't on the tourist attractions lists. I want to go to the pubs that the locals hang out at. You know, I want to hang out with the locals, and you show me what you do to have fun in your country. That's what I would do. You're old enough to go to the pub? Nice. I think the drinking age over there is 18, right? What's the drinking age in Paris? You got a friend who farms chickens in Brittany, France. Like off-grid, kooky grows his own wine type stuff. Nice. Good morning, Ghost Bell. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, 18 is the drinking age in Paris. That's cool. How you doing, Ghost Bell? We've seen you in here before. Showing some love. We've seen you in here before. Hello. How are you today? $16 to drink in France? Aaron said it's 16 to drink in France. He's asking for confirmation, it looks like. I don't know, I've never been to France. I just know they treat alcohol way differently. They let you start off young, and then you learn from a young age to respect it. And treat it with moderation. So. Privately from 5. Wow, that's young. Your kids are feeling a lot better today, and you're good. Excellent, Ghost Bell. Excellent. It's good to hear people are doing well. You don't think you saw my comment? Let's check. Same. Message got retracted. Paris has a Disneyland, question mark. Hi, everyone. I think he retracted it. 9. They should. I just found your live. No, either it got shadow deleted or you retracted that comment, Tay. I didn't see it. I just double checked and went through all of them and made sure. Let me see if the settings need to go to all messages for me to see it. Because I did look and I did not see. I'm pretty sure I got all the comments so far and I'm caught up. In Scotland it's 12. Ross is over here trolling people. That's one thing you gotta know about Ross. He's got a decent sense of humor, so. What, Zoo? Would you get out of my face? You're like crowding me hard right now. Can you back up, please? Back up. Over there. Please, back up. Thank you. Ross has got to go to work soon. Well, we appreciate you stopping in, Ross. Either way. There's water if you're thirsty, girly. There's water right there. You're getting yourself all excited for no reason. Thank you for the kiss. Freaking kid loves to sit where, like, there's either a tree blocking or the jungle gym's in the way. Oh, there he is. Alright. I thought he was going to wear his sunglasses. What's up, kiddo? Yes.
That little kid just pinched me here and here.
He pinched you?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that you didn't like it? Did you say, ow, that hurts? I don't like that. Don't do that?
No, I didn't want it.
Okay, so you don't have to play with him then, okay? If he's going to be mean, you don't have to play with him.
She's a girl.
She's a girl? Well, maybe she likes you.
No.
No? You think she's just being mean?
I told her that I'm not going to play with her ever again, and she pinched me again right here.
You told her you didn't want to play with her after she pinched you, and then she pinched you again?
Yeah, right here.
Right there?
Right here.
Well, maybe we should avoid her. She sounds like a bully.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want your sunglasses?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, let's avoid her. Hey, you still got superheroes in the back if you want to bring them out. You got your 2 Power Rangers and a Batman.
Come on. Hey, Dad.
Yes, buddy.
Can you help me with something?
Oh, yeah, I need to help you with that. No, 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 leave that gate up, please. I'll come around. I'll make sure this is shut. Yeah, I forgot that this was in the way, bud.
We never played with this.
You want the Power Rangers?
Yeah, but
Or the Batman?
I want one.
Just 2. 1 Power Ranger, 1 Batman? Or just Batman? Okay.
One Power Ranger and one lemon.
Okay.
But we never played with this.
You got this guy, too.
But we
You got
never
stripes.
played with this.
That's because we're not going to bring weapons to the park. You didn't play with it because it's a sword and a blaster. I know it's a cool toy, but we're not going to bring weapons to the park.
I want one.
Yeah. That's okay for playing with at home. Zuma's blocking his face. Ah! Almost got a sneak peek, but Zuma was there blocking it. Good girl, Zoe. Keeping the minors off the internet. Give me YouTube trolls over drunk folks every day of the week, says Aaron. Yeah, I agree with you there. Excuse me. You keep getting in my face. I understand that you're saying, please, please, let's do something else, but right now, Daddy's having a nicotine fix, and I can't have that at the park. She's excited about these kids running around. Yeah, Ross is probably used to it now. You know, when you're a barkeep, you tend to get used to that kind of thing. The hard part, though, Ross, is when you're used to that kind of behavior, finding it unacceptable from people outside of that environment. You know, when you're used to somebody being a belligerent drunk all the time, and that's usually what you see, it becomes an acceptable manner. And just don't lose focus of what's considered respect by being around drunk motherfuckers all the time. You need Zuma kisses, Aaron? Well, you're gonna have to get on a jet and come over here. Because we can't go over there. I don't have a passport. Ghost says, kind of reminds me of my 4-year-old daughter. He's 5. His birthday's in November. So he just turned 5 this past November. JJSC? What's up? What's up, JJSC? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's probably a good call, Ross. Don't sit with the drunk people outside of work. You know, you get enough of that crap going to work. I haven't been getting notifications for Slater's stream. Like I double checked my Discord and we'll see, but I didn't get any notifications for his stream. I didn't even get them from Twitch the last couple days, so it's been weird. I've been messing with settings on my phone, so I think it's been fucking things up. The other dude you spoke to was trying to get me to his campsite to set up the studio. So maybe, who knows? Sweet, Aaron. So maybe we'll actually get to meet in person, and if that's the case, I'm pretty sure Dana wouldn't have very much she could say about whether or not you were, you know, impersonating a person who's got filter glasses. The whole night drinking scene. Oh yeah. No. Nope. I've had my days where it was all night drinking, and you know, nowadays it's like 2 or 3 drinks and I'm ready to go to sleep. 14-year-old daughter's birthday is in July. It's coming right up. It's right around the corner. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to remember calling you JJSC. Because I want to kind of call you Sternolos. Sternlolos. Sternololos? Who is that a last name? Sternololos? Is that a last name for like a sports player or something? Oh, cute. He already made a friend. He's sharing his Power Ranger and flying around with his Batman. You see, that's my favorite kind of parenting right there. He came to me with the problem, and instead of trying to bull the problem head on, we redirected. We pointed him in a direction that's better. Instead of trying to deal with the problem, we're just going to avoid that problem because it is avoidable. And now he's got a friend he's running around with. He's playing with the Batman, his friend's running around with the Power Ranger. So adorable. Looking at a few contacts in the States, but e-visa is going to be slow to return. Thanks for the orange guy in charge of the States. Things are slower. Oh, the orange, right. The oversized Oompa Loompa you're referring to? The oversized Oompa Loompa POTUS? POTUS Loompa? Sternolos? Triplets. Oh, it's a YouTuber. Okay. Alright, JJSC. Apparently, I'm not the biggest YouTuber worthy of getting fans. Hey, Jeremiah was in here earlier, yesterday, and changed his name to SparkFan. Ross showed me that one on Discord. I thought it was funny. That's your favorite kind of parenting, too? It's the only parenting that I really like to do. That's in my opinion the best kind of parenting, Ghost Bell. You know, this soft parenting isn't really for me. Oh, you got a boo-boo, let mommy kiss it, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, are you bleeding? No? Well, then carry on. I'll give you a hug because you're feeling sad, but you know, unless you need a band-aid, go play. I can't say too much. Foreign visitors have been stopped for any Orange Man stuff online. Really? Well, since I live in this country, I can say it. I can say whatever I want about that oversized Oompa Loompa. I will say, though, there ain't never been a president in my lifetime who makes shit happen from the toilet like he does. Like, I heard a comedian say something about it yesterday. He's on his phone on the toilet sending airstrikes, you know? most of the presidents, they go through Congress and a board of directors or whoever. This guy's like, nah, I'm just going to circumvent all of that. I'll let you guys know after how it went. Yeah, and my girls don't have a dad, just passed a couple years ago. I'm sorry for your loss. Pyro, if you like Nightmare Before Christmas, what's the 3 kids' names? The Oogie Boogie Boys you're referring to? Oh, I don't even know. I like it, but I don't think I've ever, like, cued into what their names are. Another one European said it took 100 years to build a great country, the United States, and around 80 days to destroy it. That's true. But I feel like it needed an overhaul. I'll be honest with you there. You know, this country was headed in a direction where history was repeating itself over and over and over, and the people were getting fed the fuck up. Can't stand it, can't stand it. I don't want to get too into the politics here, but as a citizen, I can say, you know, that we were getting fed up with the government. And maybe it's just the case that now all this shit's happening behind the scenes and we don't really see it, but I think the country needed an overhaul. We needed some shock and awe, and we're getting it. Yes, buddy. You can have your bug juice, of course.
I would just want to drink and then I would.
Okay. Lock, Shock, and Barrel are their names. Oh, okay. You got promoted on Saturday? Nice, Ross. As a brickster. And it was maintained since we better when we get through it. Yeah. Yeah, the country needed change. And what better way than dramatically all at once with the force of an iron fist? When's the last time? Carter? Was it Carter the last time we had the iron fist president? The kind of president that would tell another country, we'll blow you the fuck up, don't touch us. Like, when has another president been that fucking blatant about it? So does your promotion come with new responsibilities, Ross? I'm taking my daughters to Urban Air today. I don't know what Urban Air is, Ghost Bell. I'm not sure how well this off-leash training is going to work for this one here. She might just ignore me and then freak out because she's beeping. There's a lot of distraction here and she's very distractible. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it works out, but I don't know if it's going to work out all that well. Oh, we got Batman on the swing. Batman's on the swing over there. I got the dip off. My Florida guy dropped the video files. Think the missus is going to watch and give me a shout for an off-leash training. All right, Aaron, do your thing. We appreciate you coming in, chatting, and building the community. We got a +1 from Aaron. Whoop, whoop. Urban Air is an outdoor adventure park. Nice. You taking them to the one in Mississippi? Well, you guys have a great time, Ghost Bell. That sounds like it's going to be a good time. Kind of. Only been there 8 weeks, but been a manager almost everywhere I worked out. Just needed to train the staff and get some new ideas. All right, all right. So now you're a training manager for the new place you're at. 8 weeks is... That's a hustle, man. That means you did something good, and they thought you were worth it more than the other people. Later, Ghost Bell. Thanks for stopping in. I put up like 12 or 15 videos yesterday, so check out the new content on the page. I put some inspirational stuff up there, and feel free to use that sound where I'm telling you to make today your bitch. I'm not even sure if we'll call it off-leash training specifically. It would be more like an attempt at an off-leash recall session, basically. I guess it kind of is training. But her recall's been getting a lot better. Her distracted nature is where we need work. And it's because she's so loving. She just wants to go up to everybody and give them kisses. And eventually here, we're going to have 2 camera point of views. Hopefully. That's the goal here, so that, you know, for instances like this where there would be doggos in the car who don't have the public access training like the other dogs, or like Zuma, I should say. Letty's got a little bit of public access training, but these other, the Annie over there, she's straight pet through and through. She doesn't have very much leash training. She doesn't really know any tricks. She doesn't get a lot of public access. So for her, it would be all new. And she's a runner. She likes to run and get that energy out. So I'm gonna have to hook her up to the line here. I don't know if you guys can see this line here. There's a leash line. I'm gonna have to hook Annie up to that one so she doesn't jump. Her attitude is kind of a roll of the dice, and we don't know how she's gonna interact with people and doggos that are strange. But you might hear them, you know, grumbling at people who get nearby the car. They're pretty protective like that. Why don't you use this spinny spiral thingy? You want me to spin you on the spinning chairs?
What?
You want me to spin you?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe in a couple minutes. Alright. Wants me to spin him on the spinny chairs. They've got some chairs here at the park and they spin. Pretty self-explanatory. I watch him like a hawk, but from a distance. If he goes too far away, I'll close the distance between us. Because the way I feel about it is he's old enough to kind of explore life and you know, the world. But I want to keep an eye on it and monitor it. So if he is far enough out of range that if something happens I can't intervene, then I'll close the distance. And I'll get closer to where he's at. For now though, if I needed to, in a quick, fast, and in a hurry, I could jump out of this car and be at his side within 5 seconds. So, maybe 3 seconds if I run real fast. And we might have you guys pointed at the ground while we move, because I don't want to have anybody's kiddos on camera that I didn't get permission to put on camera. I wouldn't want somebody filming my kiddo without my permission, and I'm not going to do that to other parents. Despite this being a public area, I won't do that to other parents. Why am I hearing sound come through something? Oh, I think the sound's coming through my phone. Alright. Kept hearing his voice. It sounded kind of like an echo. I think it was just me. Yes, Sumo. We'll be going out in a second, okay? Thank you. Back up. Come on, back up. Please. Thank you. If you guys didn't notice, she tends to understand manners. You know, the please and the thank you. Thank you's like, yes, you've done the thing that I asked for. And please is like, do it, I asked you. Alright. We've got our nicotine fix down. I'm gonna move these drinks so they don't end up exploded. Annie hooked up. Zuma, that one's not for you, okay? We're gonna put you on the other leash. Excuse me. This one's for Annie. She stays in the car. Annie, you get hooked. We don't want you to run away. And this line does run the whole length of the car. Excuse me, Zuma. Thank you. We just don't want Annie jumping out the car. Alright. See here, we'll tilt you here. We'll come around. Alright. And roll this one up a little bit. We won't be out there too long, I don't think. Like I said, there's a lot of people here today, so I might be distracted. Let's come around. No, you stay there right now. We're coming around that side. Back up, back up, back up. We're coming around that side to get you. We're coming around that side to get you. Back up. Annie, you're staying in the car, girlie. No, back up. Back up. Yes, buddy. Well, you have quite a few toys at home, but here we've only got the two Power Rangers, the Batman, and Stripes. The monster truck Stripes.
That gives me an idea. Let's use that on the slide.
Okay, you want to put Batman away? Because we're only going to have two toys at the park because we have two hands. And it's hard to keep track of toys if we've got too many. Yeah? Alright. Here we go. No, back up, back up, back up, back up. Let's see how she does. We'll get the little tripod setup thingy here. Grab that. And we'll grab this here. Turn that off. I know, I'm way on camera here. This is very unusual for me to be on camera like this. Hold on, Zoo. Hold on, Zoo. Hold on, Zoo. You're rushing out the door. We're not even set up yet.
Daddy,
Yes, buddy.
can I have a different Power Ranger?
Can you have a different Power Ranger? You can grab the other Power Ranger if you'd like.
Sorry, Annie. I'll put this one back. Got this.
Where's your button? There it is. Oh, sorry. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Alright. So this is the controller we're using here. We'll turn that on. And we'll turn the mode to 4. Let's go to 5. Alright. We'll clip that to me with the antenna. We'll grab you guys. And then we'll try to set you up. We might see some sky here. Alright, come on, Zoo. I'm just gonna move this around here. You guys see this shirt? Don't be a cuntosaurus. Come on, Zoo. Alright, we're taking you guys with us. Crossing the park here. We'll find a shady spot here with a good view. And we didn't bring any toys for her to play with, so we're just going to be testing it out here to see if she's able to handle it. I'll flip you guys around so you can see the beautiful view that we're at here. on this gorgeous day, and I'll set up the camera so you guys aren't moving around too much. Watch your ears, because it might be moving. When I'm moving it around, it gets kind of loud. But how beautiful is that view? Ooh, the dog? Oh, I look great. The Gamers is in the building. What's up, Gamers? Alright, so what a beautiful view, huh? Yeah, zoom with you. Oh, did you step out of range, girly? We might have to up the range on that. So that you're not zapping yourself here. And we've upped it to 7, so we should have a little bit more. We're gonna leave it there. Break out this other phone so I can see you guys. Oh, you're welcome, Gamers. You're welcome. Why is it still showing me the inside of the car? That's not caught up at all. There it is. Yeah, that wasn't very caught up at all. I'm gonna twist you guys. We still get some view here, but there's more beach. You're being so good, girly. I'm over here, buddy. What do you mean, how did I get over here? I walked. What's up?
I want to play on that table.
You want that table? What's there to play with on the table?
I want to go over there.
I'm not
and
sure
see
what's
if I
happening
can
with
play
this
on
here.
that table over there.
Whether or not I'm actually seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing.
I
If you guys can hear me, can I get a 1 in the chat, please? Two toys, right? We don't have a whole crate of superheroes with us. Thank you, Gamers. I know, I haven't been able to figure out how to get the Bluetooth to be right up working on live stream, so.
Dad, can you please bring all of them out? I promise I'll lose them.
No, we're not bringing the whole crate out right now, okay?
I'm not gonna lose them.
I believe that you're not going to lose them, but look, we only have the 1 hour to be here.
Well,
Yeah.
that's boring. How about the
Maybe.
10 hour?
Maybe tomorrow after school. I know it's boring, alright? But that's how it is. We got stuff to do today after live stream. Hey, if you're gonna throw sand, we can leave right now. That's not an acceptable behavior. What's
You
the issue?
can't be just play on the sand. I want to stay near you.
Stay near me? Well, maybe. Probably want to get that controller, huh? Have that with me. So she's not zapping if we go too far. I'm gonna take a little walk here with her. She's doing real well sticking near me. She's doing really well sticking near me. But we'll see. Sometimes they don't want to play. That's just how it goes. Check it in on the chat, yeah. Cool Cash! What's up, Cool Cash? Cool Cash, Cool Cash, Cool Cash. Hi, 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 hi. What's up today? How you doing? We're out here with this gorgeous view. We're doing some off-leash training. It's kind of training. It's more of a test to see if she's going to be distracted by being around a bunch of people, because there's quite a few people at the park today. You see my kiddo there playing on the beach. It's a rare occasion you guys see the kiddo. I can only help you so much, buddy. I can show you how to do it, but I can't do it for you. Otherwise, you're not the one doing it. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of practice. No, it's taking out. Come on, try it out. You're not going to get it the first time. That's it, get it the first time. You've been here to figure out how to figure out. Just going to make sure we're throwing Buddy, it takes practice. You're not gonna get it the first time. He's so upset that he didn't get it the first time. He wants to skip that rock so bad. He's got good form. What's the temperature for us? Last time I checked it was 64. That was around 11. So it's probably a little bit higher today at this point. Let's see. It's high UV today, partly cloudy, 68 degrees, high of 71. So not too bad. Stay with me, girlie. Stay with me. Hey. With me, please. You're not going to get it the first time, buddy. Take practice. It's got to be science. He's so upset about not being able to skip these rocks. Where is Cosmo? Cosmo is in France at Paris Disneyland. Let's see. Because I was not here, he was here, but now I'm here. Where is he? I think Cosmo is on vacation in Paris. So they mentioned earlier that they were going to be popping in and out. Is he crying or laughing? He's crying. He wants to learn how to skip rocks, but he's having trouble getting it to do a jump. And he's kind of given up after failing to make it bounce. Even though he's got good form, he's doing it the right way. He's got good footing, he's got good form, but he's having trouble getting it hopping. And he's kind of feeling defeated by that. It's all right. He's 5, right? So he's got plenty of time to learn how to skip rocks. Over here, girlie. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. That was a good recall. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Girl. Hey, did you throw Stripes and your Power Ranger into the sand? We've talked about this. Hey, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be mad. It's not okay to be aggressive. So throwing things is not acceptable. If you want those Reese's when we get home, you gotta behave out here.
But I don't know how to do skipping rocks.
That's okay, buddy. It takes practice to learn. You're not going to be able to do it your first time. You'll get there. You'll get there, buddy. You're just not going to be able to do it the first time around. Daddy wasn't able to do it his first time around. It is 12:32. So this is the 28-minute warning. For those of you who are regulars, you know that the live stream is usually ending, well, it's scheduled to end at 1 o'clock. Today we have to stay to that strict schedule. So I was on time getting live today, and we're going to have to leave at 1 o'clock to end the live stream. We have other things to do today. But I do appreciate you guys coming out. What are you doing over there, bud? Okay. The best kind of rocks for skipping are flat rocks. You can find them all over the place. This one's kind of flat. See, this one's kind of flat. But if they're too chunky, they won't work for skipping. You want a good flat one for skipping.
Dad,
What? That looks pretty flat. You try it out?
but once I don't know what I was doing.
Your form and your throw are on point now. You learned those things, so now we just have to practice that so we get it right. Okay, that's how practice works. Professionals don't become professionals the first time around. They practice, they practice, they practice. Even when they're not playing against other teams, they practice.
Dad,
Yes. Do I want to see a magic trick? Go ahead, show me. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching. Can you do a magic trick? Whoa! You made that rock disappear. Oh, there it is! Oh, you tricked me. What hand is the rock in? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, oh no! Hiding up the sleeve. You got me again. Got me again. Alright. This one's too big. This is a big chunky rock. That's right. Get it? How big it is? Almost as big as my foot. This one's not going to skip real well either. Look how chunky it is. It's not real flat at all, is it? That one's flat. Give it a shot. Maybe the rock is not big enough. Oh, you hit me that time. Oh, you got to work on that form a little bit better, buddy. Good thing it wasn't a big rock, because that might have hurt. Yeah, there's little tiny rocks here. You might need one a little bit bigger. Let's try
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna make this rock wet.
That's two hopper. Got that one too hot. Oh! You just made a big splash. That was pretty chunky. I don't think you used your form in that one, did you? No. Sometimes it's hard to down. The spin into those rocks is right on point.
I can't believe I did skip
I believe you did the skip.
2 times.
I believe it.
I can't believe I did.
Because you practice. Just like hitting the baseball, right? If you practice doing it, you'll get better.
I took away your reach.
Cosmo, Cosmo, Cosmo. Cool cash, cool cash, cool cash.
God, I took away your reach.
Say fuck, we don't care. Nope, First Amendment protected speech.
Dad, I took away your
I had to show you message. He's so cute. Held for review. What do we hold for review? Oh, Pyro and Cosmo.
Hey, Dad.
We're going to show that one for you. Oh, another moderator handled it, apparently.
Hey.
What, buddy?
Hey, Doody.
No, that's going to clip to me. That's going to clip to me. Ow. I just got bit by a bug in my ear. Yeah, that's going to clip to me. So, I'll clip this one to me. And we'll see how the Zuma does on the way back to the car. Hey, on the wood chips now, please. Okay? All right. Let's see, it is 12:42. That gives us another 18 minutes. I'm gonna unhook this guy here. Using this little clamp. We'll follow Zooey. Yeah, we're going back to the car, girly. So you're doing so well today for your off-leash. I think it has a lot to do with that collar she's wearing. It reminds her that she needs to stay on point. Huh, girly?
Wanna go inside here and see what I can do?
Come on. We're getting in the car. Come on. This way. Let me turn you guys around. My messy car here. Go ahead, Zoo. Get in there. Good girl. Alright, we got the other doggos in here. I'm the only mod here, Cool Cash. That's right. And it was a short-lived mod. We'll let you hold on to it at least until the stream ends. We got a few more minutes. Unfortunately, like I said yesterday, hoping to get monetized by YouTube. Well, that's the goal. We're gonna get there eventually. And I can't staff anybody that's not of age of 16. And there have been some red flags determining whether or not that is the case. So turn that collar off. Scared the crap out of Zooey. And we'll turn the receiver off. Scare the crap out of Zooey. And they're getting hot in here. Are you scared? Oh, Ladybug's scared of the beeping too. I'm sorry, Letty. I'm sorry, girlie. Go ahead, get some water. Get some water, girlie. Get some water. And we'll give her a treat here because she did some good work. Some real good work. Here you go, girlie. It's a good work. Yeah. Want one? You want one? We'll give you a second one because you did the work. Here you go. There's one more. Good girl. Alright, we're gonna have the kiddo gather up his toys and then we'll be on the road again. On the road again. Get the charger plugged in there. Cosmo is a good boy. That's right, Cosmo has relayed the information. They are of the female gender. stuff to do today after we leave the park. Yeah. Now that we're here, we can roll these windows down a little bit more. Twist you guys here so you can see what's going on in the car. You would rather be gray? Should we just do that now? How was it though? How was the experience being blue? I'm not blue in anybody's live stream, so I don't know if that's a good experience or if you had a decent time. It was a good experience? Good. Not too overwhelming, right? Oh, my live stream is way behind. Look, what's on the camera here is way behind. We're still walking through the wood chips in this one, so I'm way behind. Oh, now we're caught up. We can leave it for a few minutes. We got another 15 minutes. I told him 10, just because it'll probably take him 5 minutes to get ready. You are drooling like a motherfucker, Zoo. Did you have some of this water? Did you have some of this water? Drink. Drink. Drink, drink. Have some water, please. Drink. Have some water. Thank you. Oh, thank you for kisses. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will have myself another cigarette here. Smoking is bad. You shouldn't smoke. I started young, and now I have a habit I can't quit. So if you get the choice, don't do it. I wish I could give people like VIP status. You know, like turn somebody purple because they're important in the stream without giving them extra privileges. You know, something that would visually indicate that you're an important person here. So if YouTube is listening, give us another option for colors. Give us a VIP option, YouTube. We want a VIP option. Something that isn't memberships that turns you green. Something that isn't moderation privileges that turns you blue. Let's get like a yellow color going, or like purple, and we'll have the VIPs be purple or yellow or something. Are you listening, YouTube? Listen to me, YouTube. Right? See, Gamers agrees. Wait for the motorcycle to pass. Yeah, Gamers agrees. So we can make the important people a different color so that everybody recognizes how important they are to the stream. Because I want to leave Cosmo blue. I just can't if I'm going to be following the YouTube rules. And I think that people should be able to have an indicator color that says they are important. Hey, and just because it didn't work out now, Cosmo, does not mean work out in the future. Going blue is something that I could turn on and off every other second if I wanted to. There's no wait time. So, you deserve it. And if the status changes where, you know, you're able to show that stuff, we'll turn you blue again. Because you deserve it. Hi, gamers. Hi, Kokesh. You guys are awesome. You guys are super awesome. You're making the community out of this, and I appreciate you guys so much. Without you guys, there isn't a channel here. Zoo, you need to get out of my face, girly. I know. Here's some water. If you're thirsty, drink some water. Are you just being annoying for the sake of being annoying? You're gonna have some water. No. So you know it's there and you're just ignoring it. Is it because there's hair in here? Is it gross water? Is that it? Should we get you some fresh water? Is that what's going on here? I know this dish sits in the car all the time. But yeah, it doesn't mean you can't go back to blue. You can definitely be changed back to blue, Cosmo, because you deserve it. I gotta follow the YouTube rules. You gotta play their game if you want to win their game.
Hey, there's an ant.
Excuse me, Mr. Man.
Come on, Sean.
Excuse me, buddy.
Come on,
Hey.
Sean. Sean, come on. We don't play around cars. Well, we can't play at the park.
We need you to stay on the wood chips. I'm not gonna kill it. It's out here in the wild. I got no reason for it to bother me or bother it. Okay, but you've only got 5 more minutes. Alright? We give you the 10-minute warning, here's the 5-minute warning.
5 minutes warning?
5-minute warning. In 5 minutes, we're gonna load up the car and get going. Watch your head. Stay on the wood chips, please, alright? No playing in the parking lot. That's not safe. Message got held for review. Who? Why does it keep doing that to me? Who is Ratch? Now, Cosmo was referring to the wrench next to her name, which only appears when you're blue. Yeah, I had to go deal with that quick, fast, and in a hurry because he got out of sight and he was behind the car. And we don't play in the parking lot. That's not safe. That's where the cars drive. Around this particular park, they've got these rocks, like massive boulders that sit all around the whole park. And so it's a visual indicator for them to stay inside that area. But they've also got the visual indicator of the wood chips, so I tell them stay on the wood chips. Because the beachfront, as you guys saw, that's kind of like a rocky, sandy area after you go through some grass. But the park is the only place with the wood chips, so I tell them stay on wood chips. It makes it easy for them to remember where the line is. He looks like he's having a blast, though. I don't know why you look like you're so hot. Why do you look like you're sweating a pig? You're not, though. You're not hot. Yeah, there's not even, like, warm sun rays on your skin. So why do you look like you just ran a marathon? She's giving me this look like, Dad, let's leave this place. I want to go home. So what did you guys think of the beachfront there? Did you guys enjoy seeing that? Cool Cash has got to go. Yeah, excessive use of letters and whatnot ended up getting freaking held for no reason. Bye, Cool Cash. Thanks for stopping in. You guys are awesome. So, what did you guys think? Should I do more of that? Where I'm over at the beach with the pupper? She did really well today. Oh, Gamer's gonna be going in a few too. The live stream is gonna end in 5 minutes anyway. He's got like 1 more minute before he's got to get in the car, but I want to have this nicotine stick and I don't smoke in the car with him. It's actually illegal to smoke in the car with a minor, but it's also a health risk. I got the windows open, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still illegal to do that, and it's highly unethical as well. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're gonna keep to schedule today. Sometimes we go over or start early. Ooh. Hey, watch your head. That's gonna hurt if it hits you. Watch your head. He's throwing his Power Ranger up in the air. Yeah, it is just a bunch of LOLs. You dipped off for about to a remote broadcast. Sweet. What did you think about the off-leash training session there? Was that something I should do more of? Or was it like kind of weird because I wasn't anywhere near the phone? I would love to see that, Aaron. The remote broadcast from the studio. He says Angry Astronaut's about to go live. Unfortunately, we have things we need to do today. I mentioned earlier, I've got to go look into an electrical problem a friend of the family is having, and they got quoted $2,000 by a licensed electrician to replace the breaker box. And they are not wealthy people, from what I understand, so $2,000 is kind of out of their budget. Worth looking at viewer retention after the live ends. Okay. Yeah, as soon as it ends, it'll tell me what the average viewer retention is for it. You did mention it. We'll be on the channel after the fact. Okay. Yeah, I think Angry Astronaut, I think is subscribed. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to them when you popped in and said something in chat. But I'll double check. If not, I'll be able to find them through the Discord. The timestamp would have been noon. It would have been almost exactly an hour ago. So I'm pretty sure we were out there at like maybe 12:05. But yeah, I'm definitely looking at the analytics and seeing what kind of user engagement. It's kind of hard to understand exactly where the users were engaged unless I remember exactly what I was doing when that was happening. So it need to be kind of like a side-by-side look at the analytics and watch the video looking for that timestamp to see what I was doing. And I just haven't been able to put aside the time where I wasn't exhausted at the end of the day. I wanted to get a hold of you today and see if we could set something up to be like you showed me in Discord, where you got the two cams and like some stuff off to the side. But I got a phone call about that electrical thing, and I want to make sure that their house is safe and it's not going to burn down, you know. I don't think it will based on my expertise, but we got to make sure. On PC, I would imagine it would be a little bit easier on PC because you can have more than one window or tab open and you can just switch between them, or have, you know, one window open running the timestamp while you're looking at the analytics to the other side. So, having access to a decent PC would definitely make my life easier on understanding the analytics, but not necessarily necessary. Well, looks like the park is about to be popping right now. Saw like 3 people pulling. Somebody's about to have a picnic. That's fun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is 1 o'clock. So the live stream must end at this time. I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys, and don't forget, we have more fun when we're nice to each other, right?